it's an inclusive movie. We don't feel like we're exclusively the angels. That is really the message of the movie, is like anyone can be angels.
Please hop on.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
So like we felt like we were doing it with everyone. We don't feel like there's this kind of elitist thing, you know, which I think is kind of cool.
Starting with you, Kristen, who, you know, we've been talking for literally a decade. I don't know if, like, in our earliest conversations, I would have ever predicted that you would A, be a two-time host of SNL, B, starring in a franchise like this. If I had said that to you 10 years ago, that this is what you're gonna do one day, what would you have said to me, you think?
I know. She would have gone, yeah, I know.
I would have been like, yeah.
When they were like, hey, do you want to do SNL again? I was like, yes. Like, I can't say no to that. There are certain things that in life, like, maybe they're kind of difficult and scary and kind of daunting, but those are the things that I kind of lean towards.
Yeah.
So even when I was a kid, just being in a movie was like, what am I doing to myself? But that's just kind of, I'm addicted to that feeling. So I wouldn't have been surprised, but I would have been like, the impending sense of doom would have started there, and I'm glad that I got less time with it.
Right. Makes sense. Okay. So for you guys, when you're making a film like this, are you thinking about like the young girls that are going to see this and really look up to you?
100%. It was sort of like, oh my goodness, we're doing this. I'd mark the moment. I'd look at these guys and be like,
You do that.
There's like a moment of quiet.
This is cool.
There'll be a moment of like,
Before you do something where it's like, we're rolling now, and they've done the mark, and we're all like kind of ready to do, you know, to carry out the orders, and she'd be like, guys, this is really cool.
Like take that moment.
Which,
like,
by the way, I actually think it's really nice and really important. I'd been maybe just like this, just like that. And I'd be like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad, I'm here. But yeah,
I mean, we were doing stuff that, like, you know, when we were young and we would see women doing that on screen would inspire us, and now suddenly to be in that kind of position where suddenly you realize that you're potentially doing that for other people.
And you realize that actually it's just a mutual experience.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh wow, those people that I felt that from probably were going, which is that genuine feeling that made it contagious.
So how much of Sabina do you contribute to Elizabeth? Do you say, I'd like this element to be in there? Is it all in the script that she delivers to you, or is it a collaboration?
I think it was kind of by osmosis, acknowledgement of who I was and how she was going to sort of insert the aspects that she wanted to highlight into the script. And so I think the role was kind of written in a way that was catered to me. And then when I got there, Sabina kind of made me feel a little bit more gung-ho. It's like when your friend really recognizes you and sees you and goes, hey, I'm telling you, you can do this weird thing that maybe people don't know.
Yeah.
And then you go, God, you're right. So the way that that character was written kind of made me lean in. You feel like more yourself around people that really recognize you, and I felt that with this character.
There's a fun, flirtatious moment in the gym. Is that totally in the script, or is that something on set you're like, let's have fun with this, let's make this a moment?
No, I mean, to be totally real, I just thought it was really important. Like, the movie is inclusive, like she said, and it's very aware of the world we live in, and it's warm and it's welcoming. And so I was like, you know, we would be doing ourselves and who we are in real life a disservice unless we really kind of just didn't play characters that were not us, but kind of represented ourselves.
Sure.
Our movie is about women at work doing their thing, but then at the same time I was like, I mean, look, I'm not gonna have like a love story with a girl, but like, you kind of don't know what Sabina's gonna do. She's
Makes
like,
sense.
talks about marrying this one dude, she's like flirting with this guy, maybe it's not real, maybe it's like whatever, and then it's like the girl walks by and she's like,
oh, yeah.
so it's like, I just wanted everyone who saw the movie to be like, everyone is represented in this film. And it's weird for queer people to have it be a novel experience to play queer. And it's like, if I'm not playing a character that's completely outside of myself, if I'm kind of myself in a movie, which happens often, then that'll be what it is. Because I think that needs to start happening.
You also, it should be mentioned, you know, you have this amazing filmmaker at the helm of this who's wearing a lot of hats, and that must be inspiring to see someone like that.
Actually, when she's in a scene, she's also kind of slyly directing you. So when she's off camera, there were times where I could kind of see her, even though she's feeding me the line as her character, I could also see her kind of analysing my performance. And you said the other day, you were like, sometimes you knew, like, yeah, we're going again.
We're gonna be going
We're gonna be going again. I did not kill that one.
We've been talking about you directing for a while, and I've seen, obviously, you've directed shorts, etc. What's the directing career going to look like if we look back like 10 years from now? Like, what are the kinds of films that you think you're going to have made by then?
The next 10 years, I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
I want to make radical movies, though. I want to make movies about women that we just haven't seen yet. And I want to make physical experiences. I want to realize that like women and their bodies and like, you know, repossessing language and narrative is something that needs to happen really hard. Like abrasive and honest and raw doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's like hardcore. It's just honest.
Yeah.
I want to make honest movies about women really badly.
Don't Call Me Angel, of course, Ariana, Miley, and Lana Del Rey.
Incredible.
Have you met all three of them? Have you spent
You
time
have?
with them?
I haven't.
I was
You have,
on
right?
set the day when they shot the music video.
Pretty cool.
It was awesome. Each angel had their sort of like base, as it were, and each one was like a set. It was incredible.
Do each of you connect with a different one in a different way? Like who's the Ariana, who's the Miley, who's the Lana?
I'm a big Ariana Grande fan. I'll take like a fifth of her range, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I think she's great.
It's always good to catch up with you guys, and it's great to meet you. Congratulations, this is an amazing achievement. This is going to be super fun for a lot of people.
Thanks, man.
See you all.